All in my phone, I got options. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your thing, yeah.
What's good, YouTube? It's just yesterday's video. I will be doing a travel with me vlog. Stay tuned.
A claps. All in my phone, I got options. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your thing, yeah. Something that makes me look at you too often. When you forget something, baby, you run all the time. Baby, I'm talking crazy.
Have your attention because these are important instructions, okay? You'll need to know these instructions for the night. Stay seated, please. And then Paola and I are going to go inside and get the keys. When I come back to the bus, I'll tell you what time you have to be on the bus in the morning, give you instructions about breakfast and all that tomorrow. And then I'm going to call you out by room numbers. If you are the first person in your room to come up and grab the key, please don't run off and leave your roommates. Because if you have the key, and then you'll also have the room number, and they won't know where to go, which room, right? So please make sure to wait on your roommates. Share the keys with them, and share the room number if you're the first person off the bus. It should be 2 keys per room. I'm gonna go. Take the word.
I don't know what it is. I can't tell you what it is. But you got me going crazy. What did you do it so bad? How can you go, baby? Left in my body so the pain's there. Baby, I'm talking crazy.
Y'all, but we're in Jackson, Mississippi right now. Hold on. Let me show y'all. We at this Holiday Inn. I'm gonna show y'all whenever we get to the room. How the rooms look, but this is our key. Or not the key, but you know, these are the keys. Then tomorrow we have to go eat breakfast at like, I think they said 7. Then we're gonna be leaving and going to Montgomery tomorrow at 8. So yeah, stay tuned. All right, y'all. So we're leaving. We're going to Selma, Alabama right now. Just a little bus, but it's a little foggy. Let me see if anybody on the bus. Hold on. Hey vlog, we on this tiny ass fucking bus. And my roommate, I kicked his fucking door down.
On freedom, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. How about this one? Ain't gonna let nobody turn me round, turn me round, turn me round. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me round. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, walking up to freedom's way. Ain't gonna let nobody. Here you go. When he got home, there was a rally downtown, and there were T-shirts for everyone to wear. The rally that said, I think 2468 something, or something. Jim Crow must go, or something. Some kind of message on the T-shirt. And he got out on his side, forgetting what he had taught his family. He walked around to the trunk to get the T-shirts out of the trunk. He popped the trunk, and when he reached in to get the t-shirt and leaned up, that's when you heard the fire. It came from right on the other side of this brick home, on the other side of the garage. That was all grown up in bushes at the time. That is where, what was his name? Beckwith. Delray, right? That's where Beckwith was, right back there in the bushes with a high-powered hunting rifle. They said that the bullet entered under his left shoulder and took out his chest cavity. It came through. He was very strong and determined, so he literally pulled himself with half of his chest gone up the driveway underneath the carport, and that's where his wife and his children found him bleeding to death. But he did not die instantly. They said that he knew what was happening. He knew where he was. He kept telling them, I don't want my children to see me. Please take my children. He was very much aware, although he was in shock.
I've been all in my phone, I got options. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah, something that makes me look at you too often. Oh, baby, you can give it something. Baby, I can run all the time. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you running my space, but I need it, baby. I'm late, but I still can check in with you. I know that I need my friends, but I wouldn't wanna leave. You know, I wouldn't wanna bleed. Even my heart, my mind, and my body. My mind, my mind, my body. My body says my mind, my mind, and my heart. My body says I don't know what it is. I can't tell you what it is, but you got me going crazy. Just to do is so amazing. How long?
Thank you.
I can't believe that is him, and his friend is on the other wall. Wow. He gonna make me cry.
I'm the youngest freedom rider arrested back in the 60s. I was arrested at the age of 13.
Wow.
Now at 13, I was not a freedom rider. At 13, I was a nosy little black boy growing up here in Mississippi. Growing here in Mississippi, there wasn't a lot of things I could do and others could do. We went to school, we went to church, and we played. We did not have swimming pools, we did not have parks, we didn't have anything but toys that we played with in the yard. But the thing about it, the reason I'm telling you that, we made it. You can make it without all of those things if you have the desire. Type of kid who watched television. I was a TV freak. Loved to watch cartoons. And one day I fell asleep while watching cartoons. And I was awakened with the national news on. And what I saw was a segment of the Freedom Riders in Birmingham, Alabama. I could not believe what my eyes was seeing. I saw individuals being beaten. I saw individuals being kicked. been watered down with fire hoses. All kinds of inhumane things was happening to them. And you might be asking yourself around now, what can I do? You don't have to do what I did, to be beaten, to be kicked, to be spat on, all of those things. If you were just, if you were 18 or older, if you're not a registered voter, my thing would say, run to your courthouse and become registered. And when there's an election, please go out and vote. Because in my opinion, voting is going to be the key. And we just look at what is happening to the voter right bill when it was passed in the late 60s. You know, I thought we was over. We had made it over. But look, it's being taken from us. That whereas we don't have that power. We have individuals who look like me. I hate to say this because I want you to get the wrong understanding, but Mayor at first when we met was not a friend of mine. When I say friend, I did not like his methods, okay? Because I had my little group, and we was body, okay? And we wanted to take up arms, and Mega was non-violent, okay? And we was saying to others, or some of his closest, that, hey, this is not working. We all had little guns, little 22s, and we was ready to use them. Because time had gotten hard. Black was being beaten just by walking the sidewalk, or being away from home. We was tired. But Megan was saying, do not hit back. No, ain't gonna work with me. So one night, we was at a mass, they call it mass meeting, but everybody come together. We had this big church. My group is sitting in the back of the church with our guns. And Megan walked in and everybody stood and gave him a standing. You know, man, forget Megan. Who's that? So he will introduce. Like that. To Livy. I see you looking at me saying, damn. But let me just say this. We have violence in all of our states. We have racism in all of our states. But I can tell you this about racism. Racism is here in the state of Mississippi, but when you walk through a door, those doors, any door in the state of Mississippi, if there's racism, if this person dislikes you, you're gonna know it up front. He gonna give you some type of look on his or her face and let you know I don't give a damn about you. But I can go to Texas, I can go to Oklahoma, I can go to New York, I can laugh, talk, eat, whatever,